And good morning, everyone, and welcome to our weekly field hockey chat. This week, head coach Char Morett-Curtiss and her girls are getting ready for the Big Ten tournament out at Rutgers. Char, you're a team that's on a roll emotionally, excited, playing among their best field hockey of the year, and coming off a huge win Friday night, heading to Big Tens.
Yeah, our team has just had amazing energy all year. There's just always been this connectedness that you've heard me talk about every week. And just the energy throughout the Michigan game on Friday night, obviously a lot of elements to work with, but I just have to give, our players who were on the field and those that were on the bench just so much credit for continuing to fight through the battle, come back after being down a goal and just persevering in overtime. But they're fun to be with. I say it a lot, and so this energy hopefully will carry us into the tournament because you need every player on your team going into this type of format.
No doubt. Talk briefly about Michigan before we get into some in-depth stuff with Big Tens. That game, yes, the elements affected, I think, myself and you and the staff, and the girls were relentless though.
Yeah.
It didn't really affect them, and that was so fun to watch. Michigan's offense is exceptional. We know that. And your defense, they bent, but they didn't break. Everyone focuses on the goal scored. Talk a little bit about the defense, Elena Voss, and the job Brie Baracco did in goal.
Absolutely. Elena has just stepped up every game. She's just really that big wall in the middle of the field. We moved her from the back of the defensive unit up into the middle because she can sort of intercept and communicate from that vantage point. And their midfielders really do a lot of interchanging. So there's a lot of talk between Anna, Megan, Mac, and Elena sort of to keep those guys in check. But you're right. Then they have those forwards that can just fly up the field. And, I thought Jerry and Anouk back there, Kelsey, and also Fee Menino, they just really were strong outside the defensive circle. And that's how they've improved. That's been our biggest improvement all year long, I would say.
Right. Yeah, from start to finish. And with just some great saves, Michigan got the ball on cage, and it's you look at a game in 3-2 and goalies so often are judged by, well, did you get a shutout? It's not that. It's about the shots you face.
Right.
She really kept us in it and did a great job. And then let's talk about the offense. And so happy for Emma Spizak to get a goal assist on senior night. Emma's first goal kind of energized the team. Thea scores there as time's running out, and then that game winner, that was exciting. Talk about how happy you were that you took advantage of the opportunities that they did get.
Well, we talked to the players a lot about what's important sometimes is what doesn't happen in front of the goal, but what happens away from the goal. And our first goal was really built up with a great outletting between Jerry, Megan, up to Fia. Fia got it up to Gemma. Gemma brought it in with some great stick skills, and Anna busted herself to really get up the field, as did Emma. Emma was involved in that play. And you just saw Michigan's defenders really migrate towards Anna, and Anna did a nice job at protecting the ball and just slipping it wide open to Emma, who just kept the composure to put it in. But when you watch it, where the play started back from our defensive 16 with the outletting piece and how they managed to just connect with each other and execute right into the circle was phenomenal. Yeah.
And that's what you've been talking about all year. As the year started and you talk about things you wanted to see improve, that was one of the things, your connectiveness from backfield to midfield to the circle. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's focus on Big Tens. 3 games in 4 days. We start tomorrow with the Maryland team that you went to overtime with down at their place. Talk a little bit about the Terrapins.
They're very talented as well. They had 4 players that missed their first 2 games of the season because they were down in Chile with the U.S. under-22 team qualifying for the Junior Pan Am Cups. And so then once they got back into the flow with this Maryland team, and they obviously were there when we played that Saturday, their midfield is a lot like Michigan's, where they do a lot of interchange, and they maintain possession out of the backfield. And then Hope Rose is one of the best freshmen in the country this year. She's really, stepped her game up. She's very dangerous on the forward line, as is BB Dunrath. And, they've just got Emma DeBurdine and Brooke DeBurdine, her sister. So a lot of speed on the Maryland team. last time we played them, we were in a different formation. So we feel good about the way we have evolved as a team, using our backs to, be a little bit more attacking on the sideline, and obviously getting our midfielders into the play in the attacking zones as well. So I think it's going to be obviously a different look from us, but
Right.
they've seen us play a lot since we've made those changes. So we all know in this conference, it's going to be a 60-minute battle, but you look at it, maybe it's going to be an 80-minute battle. Maybe it's going to be a shootout. You just have to prepare to play as long as it takes to win a game.
And this is going to be your team's chance at, multiple games in a short period of time. They had that one weekend where it was Ohio State Bucknell. How do you think, from a stamina, from a health-wise, is everybody healthy? Are they ready for this? It's a grind.
Yes, they're definitely prepared for this. And we talked about playing that Rutgers Bucknell series. And it was funny because after we lost to Rutgers, and then we came back to play Bucknell at 2:00 on that
Right.
Saturday. It felt like a Sunday. We had our brunch at the Penn Stater, and I said to them, I'm like, it sort of feels like Sunday. I think yesterday was Saturday, and they had all the energy in the world. I think they've did a great job from the very beginning in August to come in shape and then really push themselves throughout the weeks of practice. And that's where our bench has really helped us out as well. They're very competitive at practice. So every time we go to compete in practice, it's game-like intensity.
Right. Yeah. And, the plan is Thursday, Friday. So Thursday for everyone, 5 p.m. and that's Big Ten Plus, so streamed online. Winner there. You play Friday, that's 4:30 p.m. That'll be on the Big Ten Network. And then the championship game is Sunday at noon on the Big Ten Network. And then your plan as a team, as you think forward, get in that game in the finals, get the result in you want, and then you're going to drive home and watch the NCAA selection show 10 p.m. Sunday night, NCAA.com. That's the plan, correct?
Yep, that's the plan. Hopefully we can one day at a time. And again, just excited about not just our team, but the success of the Big Ten Conference this year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they put us all in a great position for postseason play.
And I would expect the atmosphere in Piscataway is really going to be electric because this, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, this is field hockey heaven for the East Coast. There are going to be so many fans there because even many of the teams from the Midwest in our conference have Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Virginia, Maryland players. They're East Coast players. And so this should be a lot of fun. And I think the atmosphere is going to be fabulous.
Absolutely. And it's just nice that we have COVID behind us. So the stands will be packed, and, you're going to see a lot of great hockey this weekend. So every game's going to be exciting, and, we're going to look to have a great practice today. The sun's shining, and then get on the bus and head to Piscataway. All
right. Outstanding, Char. Thank you for taking some time before you head to the practice field today. I appreciate it. Good luck this weekend. I'll be watching and I'll be talking to you after the game Thursday.
All right. Thanks, Tom. Thanks, Maury. Thanks, Maddie. Thanks, Karen. Chanel. Thanks, you guys. Thanks, Pat. See ya.
You bet.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.